I'm Chuck Hamilton. I'm a student of Kurt Thompson's. I think this is about the 13th or 14th week of his upper register program. Wanted to give you some feedback. Clearly, I've been able to increase the strength and endurance of my upper register, as well as make the articulations sounder, and also enable me to be able to play at that F and G level, where before I was relatively weak and didn't have that kind of capability over the long run. So my background, I was in most of the music programs in high school, vocal as well as instrumental, played the trumpet through high school, had the opportunity to play in drum corps with the Blue Stars, and also in college at Wisconsin and at lacrosse, and had a great time. Got a music degree, but after college decided that what I really wanted to do was to be in business, and for the next 30 years I've been in business. It wasn't until about 8 years ago that I decided I wanted to take the horn out of the case, having taken an absence from the horn for about 25 years, and I decided that's something I really wanted to do. So I spent some time and have been able to work up my register to probably about a D or an E above high C on a regular basis, but toward the end of the 1 to 2 hour practices or rehearsals or concerts, I'd usually find myself pretty weak and unable to be able to keep that upper register going. Currently I play in some community bands, jazz bands, a little bit of church work here and there, but what I really wanted to get out of the program here was strength, endurance, confidence, and maybe to be able to increase that F and G perhaps up a few notes. So I have to say the program itself is a very good one. You should really consider it very carefully. If you're listening to my video, that means that you're giving this some thought, and you should. What I found out of the program is really the following. Kurt is a real player. He's done this before. He's played professionally. He's got the upper register, and he will demonstrate that very, very quickly in your first couple of lessons. And you can be sure that you're taking lessons from a guy who's been there and done that. So you can be assured that that is the case. Number two, if you're like me, you've worked on a couple of these different techniques. Kurt's got 75 techniques, of which about 21 of them are ones that you can do when you're driving to and from work or at home or in between the playing techniques, but 75 techniques. And it's a cumulative process where you really build the strength, endurance, flexibility, and the tongue to be able to make sure that you're able to keep playing those notes in a good musical fashion. So it's a continual building process through this 16-week program. I kind of liken it to, I've spent some time doing running and even have run a couple of marathons, and it's that same kind of thing. You're building that strength. You're learning how to do this process by building up the muscle memory and building up the strength in those key muscles. So Kurt's a great guy to work with. He's taught me a lot. He's given me the tools to be able to continue this process and to keep building my register and maintain what I have. So I give Kurt my highest recommendation, and I wish you would give it a lot of consideration. The programs are definitely investments, but when you think about it from the standpoint that you might be spending money buying a different horn or another 3 or 4 mouthpieces, forget that. Spend time in working on you and improving the way you play, and this is the right program for you. And anyway, all the best. Hope you have a great time and enjoy your trumpet playing and the horn playing. Thanks very much.